What's up guys, it's Toby here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and today we will talk about Renato Sanches because multiple English newspapers are reporting that Liverpool are very interested in the Portuguese midfield maestro and Lille are ready to sell the Portugal midfielder. But Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool face competition from Arsenal, but I think that's a joke because Arsenal are nowhere near the status of Liverpool at the moment. Arsenal, for the first time in 25 years, they haven't even qualified for a European competition, and I think Liverpool have basically a clear route to signing Renato Sanches. They are very close to agreeing a deal with Lille, and the L'Equipe newspaper are claiming that Lille are open to cashing in on Renato Sanches, and Liverpool are very interested in making a move. And of course Lille have a reputation of selling on their best players for big fees, with of course Arsenal signing Nicolas Pepe for 72 million pounds, and they also sold them Gabriel for 27 million pounds. Lille I'm talking about. And remember, Renato Sanches won the European Golden Boy award in 2017. That is awarded to the biggest talent in European football, biggest young talent I mean, and he beat the likes of Marcus Rashford, Kingsley Coman, Ousmane Dembele after joining Bayern Munich from Benfica in a 30 million pound deal. But of course his spells at Bayern and Swansea weren't exactly like amazing, but he was still a young player. Now he's 23, he matured a lot, and for Lille he had an absolutely amazing season where Lille won the French League title. And Wijnaldum's departure to Paris Saint-Germain, where he will earn 310,000 pounds per week after earning just 60,000 pounds per week at Liverpool. What a wage rise. He basically 5x'd his wages at PSG. Liverpool need a replacement for Wijnaldum, and Wijnaldum and Renato Sanches have very similar trails, with of course the biggest one is their versatility. Sanches played last season in as many as 5 different positions in midfield, ranging from defensive midfielder to box-to-box midfielder. He averaged 0.8 key passes per game as opposed to Wijnaldum's 0.6 key passes in the league. His long bursting runs and relentless forays also draw comparisons with Wijnaldum. And I think Renato Sanches would seamlessly integrate and fit into Liverpool's current style of play. Last season, Renato Sanches also averaged 1.7 dribbles per game in the French league, while Wijnaldum only averaged 0.9 dribbles per 90 minutes, and that makes Renato Sanches a very exciting prospect in his ability to carrying the ball forward. And I just love I watched the Hungary-Portugal game live here in the stadium in Budapest, and I watched Renato Sanches when he came on. Sometimes he just got the ball and he glided past 2 or 3 defenders carrying the ball forward, and he has such a big physical presence. 3 defenders were bouncing off him, so I think he would be absolutely perfect for Liverpool. Sanches also averaged 7.7 progressive ball carriers per 90 minutes last season in France. A carry basically is a movement of a player greater than 5 meters from where he has received the ball. A progressive carry is a movement towards the opposition goal. So Renato Sanches on average almost 8 times went with the ball forward towards the opposition goal, at least 5 meters. That is brilliant. And the Liverpool Echo also claimed that only 6% of midfielders bettered that average in the big 5 European leagues. So I'm talking Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A and the French League. And Renato Sanches, as it was shown in the Euros as well, isn't afraid of taking on defenders. In Portugal's 2-2 draw with France, Sanches had a 100% dribbling success rate, having completed 3 dribbles against Belgium in the round of 16. He completed 3 of his 6 attempted dribbles. The downside of Renato Sanches' game, however, is his tackling, because last season he averaged 1.2 fouls per game compared to Wijnaldum that was just 0.4. But of course Renato Sanches is only 23 years old, Wijnaldum is turning 30 very soon, so Renato Sanches still has bags of potential and a lot of room for for improvement. Renato Sanches still has 2 years left on his current Lille deal, with several clubs expressing interest. Probably Lille may look for a big transfer fee. I think Liverpool can negotiate the transfer fee pretty smartly, but we need to probably pay at least 35 million pounds for Renato Sanches. And Renato Sanches got 3 assists and 1 goal last season for Lille, and you might think that's pretty much nothing, but actually only Wijnaldum scored more goals in Liverpool's midfield than Renato Sanches, and Renato Sanches got more assists than any of Liverpool's midfielders last season. Curtis Jones got 2 assists, but otherwise every other midfielder got 1 or 0 assists. And Renato Sanches had the best minutes per goal or assist ratio if you compare him to Liverpool's other midfielders, and that's Liverpool's weak spot, the goal scoring. Only Curtis Jones averaged 392 minutes per goal. The others are like 800 or 1000 minutes per goal on average. And Renato Sanches averaged 318 minutes per goal or assist. And also Renato Sanches created 1.3 chances per game. Only Thiago Alcantara had a better rate than that, 1.5 chances created per 90 minutes. And Kevin Campbell, the former Everton striker, I think, he has claimed that if Liverpool sign Renato Sanches, then it could turn Liverpool back into title challengers. I think Liverpool will be title challengers even if we don't sign Renato Sanches, but there is a very high possibility that we will sign Renato Sanches. But let's see what Kevin Campbell had to say. The young man deserves a huge amount of credit for the way he has bounced back. It feels like he has been around for a decade, but he's only 23 years old. It is incredible what Renato Sanches has done. He has had to reinvent himself a bit because he's a fantastic player. He's strong, he's powerful, and he's a great ball carrier. I think he would add a different dynamic to that Liverpool midfield. Someone who can power past people, players bounce off him when he is in the midfield. Wijnaldum was a bit different. He was good on the ball, he would move it quickly and come up with the occasional goal. But a powerhouse like Sanches could make Liverpool title challengers again, according to Kevin Campbell. I think we need at least one midfielder who would score at least 5 to 10 goals per season, because we are relying too much on Salah and Mane to score all the goals for us. And when both Salah and Mane will miss almost 1 month of football during the Africa Cup of Nations, that's where I think the midfielders and other players need to step up and carry the burden of goal scoring, which is because last time both Salah and Mane went away to the Africa Cup of Nations, Liverpool really struggled in January. And Liverpool will begin their pre-season in an Austria training camp, but no local friendlies have been announced yet. Liverpool players will not be returning to Merseyside when the squad gets together on Monday, but they will start their training camp in Austria. Normally they have 1 week training in Liverpool and then they move to the training camp, but this time Jurgen Klopp decided to give the whole Liverpool squad 1 more week off after a really grueling last 18 months with almost virtually no break except the pandemic. When it started there was no football on. Jurgen Klopp spent time last summer in a little Austrian town of Saalfelden, but that will be stop number 1 this summer as well, and then a return to Evian in France thereafter. Liverpool's pre-season plans have been kept tightly under wraps. Only a few days until the players return, the club are yet to announce any friendlies on one of just 3 Premier League sides who haven't done so. And that is really strange. Normally we know weeks in advance what kind of friendlies Liverpool will play. Plans have been changing due to the ongoing travel restrictions, and previous plans to host 2 friendlies at Liverpool at Anfield against domestic sides with Rangers, Aston Villa and Newcastle, previously reported, have been scrapped after the UK government changed the legislation. Liverpool most likely will play at least 4 games while they are away in Europe, followed by at least maybe 1 game at Anfield against foreign opposition, likely Spanish side Osasuna, but of course it depends on the travel restrictions and everything, and we will see. I really just want to watch Liverpool play again after the Euros is over. England made it to the final and it will be played against Italy. I can't wait for that game on Sunday. It will be an absolute banger. and I hope that Jordan Henderson can add to his rich medal collection by winning the Euros. Let's hope it happens, but I think that Liverpool probably are waiting to see what kind of travel restrictions there will be, and also what kind of countries have lower COVID numbers, so we could play some friendlies with them. But I think the most sense it would make for Liverpool to probably organize some friendlies against local, like UK teams, for example Rangers, or some Premier League sides as well. But I'm sure that on this training camp, when we are in Austria or in France, usually we invite a local team near the area to play a pre-season friendly with, so let's hope that's the case. Did you see Konaté's announcement video that he filmed himself in the district where he grew up in Paris, in France? It was absolute madness. He invited a lot of his friends and close family probably, and relatives, and they threw basically a huge street party, if you like, and it was revealed that Konaté will wear Wijnaldum's number 5 shirt next season, so that is very, very exciting, and I already can't wait to see Konaté play for Liverpool, because he looks like already a fan favorite. He looks like a real proper character, a fun guy, and he also looks like an absolutely well-built defensive like powerhouse player, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him play for Liverpool. With Van Dijk they could form the most elite, most dangerous partnership of centre-backs in the Premier League, so I really can't wait to see when Konaté debuts. That's why I'm really looking forward to the pre-season games, because hopefully we can catch a glimpse of Konaté and some of the other Liverpool players. And then it's just breaking news. Liverpool FC on their official website revealed some of the training camp plans. So it looks like that Jurgen Klopp's side will undertake work across Austria at a base in Tyrol later in the camp, but before that in the state of Salzburg, which is a really beautiful part of Austria, they will start preparations. A new signing, Ibrahima Konaté, is among the players due to begin training on Monday. And basically the players who are at the Euros or at the Copa America, they are the only players who are not in the squad, and I'm really excited to see that Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and other players are in the squad to start the training camp. Joel Matip, these are the 3 long-term injuries that Liverpool had, and everybody else is in the training camp except the players who are on international duty. So I'm really excited about this. Assistant manager Pep Yinders said, "We look forward to going to Austria again for the start of our preseason. All the conditions to prepare the team there are just at a very high level. We will use this to go back to basics. When you ask a lot from your players, you have to give a lot as well, and we will find all of this in Austria." So really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.